The reign of the Warlock is over. Well, not really. But you know how it goes. One minute you're deep into the seasonal hype, and next minute you're staring at your stash thinking, why am I doing this online again? Hello YouTube, Liquid Dream here with another episode of my Holy Grail journey. Let me elaborate a bit on that opening statement. I'm still playing the Warlock, but in online mode, nah, it's just not for me. No control over the player count, jumping into games where everything's already been cleared, and let's be honest, running into random bales that have stacked GSP accounts to the ceilings with gear that was bought for real cash, that's just not my style. I like my grind, I like my P7, and I like knowing when I teleport to Shank or Pindle, that drop was earned, and it's all mine. Anyway, mini rant over. Now onto something far more exciting. From the next episode onwards, we're evolving this entire journey. The Holy Grail is being reborn, rebranded, reforged into something greater. The Chronicle Crusade. Same journey, same grind, but expanded to include the new items, a fresh identity and a proper name worthy of the effort. Don't worry, we're not starting from scratch because, well, life is too short and this 50-plus-year-old gamer doesn't have that kind of patience anymore. But you know what? Let's get into it. We kick things off today deep in the tower, descending floor by floor, chasing those mid runes because let's face it, Countess is basically our personal rune vendor at this point. Terra's Countess too, so expectations are cautiously optimistic. She does her usual routine, minions swarming, stuff flying out everywhere, and after all that effort she drops an Eth and an Ith. The usual suspects. Not exactly inspiring. But then, a monster of a weapon. The Cranium Basher. Now that was a nice little surprise to start us off. Now, full transparency here. This footage is from a couple of months back and I have absolutely no idea what I was doing in the cold plains at the time. Not terrorized, not efficient, just there. I was watching this fallen shaman doing his thing and next minute it drops, honestly, one of the best shields that you can slap on in a low early level game. A Pelta Lunata. Why not? Down we go to the catacombs, getting ready for the usual dance with Andariel. Before that, I like to clear the room. Those unique packs can sometimes surprise you. Enter Blackfested the Mauler. Nothing special at first, just another elite mob. But then he drops the club, and like always, out of pure habit, pick it up, fast forward, Andariel goes down, loot collected, we head back to Kane, start identifying, and there it is. A low level unique that honestly had no business showing up here, but I'll take it. And here we are again, another ring drops. Now I'm building up quite the collection at this point and I promise I'll do a proper identification video soon. But at this point in time, in the stash it goes. Still farming Andariel, still running Blizzard, but I'm starting to feel a bit slow. There's that moment mid-run where you start questioning everything. Do I respec? Do I go fire? Speed things up? You know, because of this Chronicle Crusade, it's going to be done, hopefully, by the end of the decade. Anyway, amid all that overthinking, something drops. And look, I'm never one to shy away from a nice rune. Beautiful. The secret cow level. The promised land of high rune dreams. And consistent disappointment. I'm still chasing that jackpot here. You know the one? The drop that makes you jump out of your chair. At this point, I was considering streaming just to, to test the theory about the streamer RNG. Instead, I'll get the Shaco, which is not too bad either. Quick runs, sub 30 seconds, maximum efficiently in Pindle, and his screw absolute loot pinatas. At this time, they drop something small, a charm. Now, charms can be game changers depending on the role. And this one, well, there's only two classes that I haven't done yet, which is Werewolf and Boazon. And this one, let's face it, could definitely push me to maybe creating a Boazon. But we'll see about that. Still aboard the Pindle train because honestly, you don't skip Terro's Pindle. XP is solid, drops are consistent, and recently I was leveling using Ondal staff, flying through levels, and funnily enough, right on cue, another staff drops. Now this one's very niche, fire skill, some bonuses there, but look, the Salamander is not that bad. It's good for early fire build I guess, and it has its place. Duril. I recently posted a short where he dropped the Stone of Jordan. Absolute insanity. So naturally, expectations are high, right? Wrong. This time, 5 scrolls of Town Portal. 5. I mean, come on. Okay, maybe, just maybe, he felt bad, because next run, something drops, and while it's not game breaking, it's very solid. It's one of those that paired with a Shaco, it's an absolute game changer for an early caster setup. Now you all know what it is. It's obviously Skin of the Viper Magi, with a average roll in the resistance department. All too soon, that brings us to the end of another video. Some fantastic finds this episode like Shaco, Viper Magi, Cranium Basher, and a few nice additions to the Grail along the way. And of course, beginning of something new, the Chronicle Crusade begins. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what's been your best find lately. Hit that button because it does help the algorithm find me, and hopefully you continue watching me on my new Crusade journey. Until next time, peace out YouTube, and may Lady Luck be on your side.